And maybe just a quick brief overview of who Wyndham
Please.
Worldwide is. And basically it's composed of three divisions or three major companies. One is the Wyndham Hotel Group that you know very well with the different Wyndham brands and hotels. You have Wyndham Vacation Ownership, which is the largest vacation ownership company, developer, and sales and marketing company. And then you have GroupRCI. And what I do is precisely manage for the Americas regions, the GroupRCI, in terms of all the servicing and the exchange services we provide to our affiliated resorts, which is our core business, and that's how RCI really started since the beginning of the 1970s. It's an exchange system for vacation ownership resorts. And basically what the concept was then and still is that no matter how nice a vacation ownership you may buy anywhere in the world, be it Hawaii, Florida, Mexico, or Europe, you don't want to travel the same place every year. So through the exchange system, you can exchange that property you own, that week that you have the right to use of or that you own, for other properties around the world. So that way that gives you flexibility, gives you variety, and that continues to be the main and core business of RCI. I think we're over almost in every country of the world we have members, and in over 120 countries we have properties affiliated, and we have about almost close to 4,000 resorts and more than 3.5 million families. Certainly the U.S. is a very large component of the global industry, with over 10 billion of annual sales of this product. Then Mexico is the second largest in the world in terms of development and sales of vacation ownership, with close to $3 billion. And then the rest of Latin and South America, it's an industry where, again, there's a lot of growth opportunities. And for travel, for consumers, it's obviously very, very interesting, because you can truly open an RCI directory of resorts, and you could probably choose anywhere in the world and we will have something there. So the origin is more of a real estate entrepreneurial type of developer. As the timeshare industry grew and evolved, and it showed the benefits and how good of a business it is, it attracted other type of investors. Somewhere around the middle of the 80s, then you have the big brand, big hotel flags coming into the industry, like Hilton, Marriott, and obviously now Starwood, Disney, and others. Or Melia, which is probably one of the other global kind of companies that are doing that. And I would say I'm seeing a trend now of having also big builders coming into the industry. This is for two reasons, I think. One is obviously it's an attractive business, but also two, with the credit crisis, the subprime lending crisis, I think some of the builders are looking at other ways of moving their inventory. So that's another opportunity. So I think there's a variety of type of who the developers are. And if you go country by country, you will even see a much more of a variety of this type of investors.
If I'm not an RCI member, can I rent from the system?
Sure, and that's a great question, because although RCI, its core business continues to be the exchange, we have obviously evolved with the industry and what's going on. We are very much also involved in the rental business. We have a very nice and successful model of that rental business in Europe, with brands that probably we don't know in America, but that they're very well known in Europe, like Holiday Cottages, Quendant, and Novasol, which basically go out and get the inventory of owners, and they get the inventory of owners to put them into a rental business. So this is additional type of inventory that we're able to secure, but also we go out to the open market, direct to consumer. A lot of it is through internet, but also through other types of distribution channels. I mean, obviously, where you will find most of these properties, be it timeshare or be it rental type of units, are going to be where the demand is. Whether it's the beach, whether it's the mountains for ski. There is obviously also a trend for urban destinations that's coming along. And then you have a much more savvy and much more educated traveler, which also has more money, has more time to spend. So this type of new trends, not only in destination, but type of experience, is something that is growing and developing very much in terms of certainly all kinds of products, but the luxury type, the experience type of product, those are things that we're seeing. A specific access for travel agents through our webpage, which is called Travel for Agents, and that through there they can access this type of inventory and their special relationships that can be developed. In addition to that, yes, we do have the GDSs, in which through a partnership that we develop with LeisureLink, we're able to have that access in an easier and faster way.